Dear student, in the last video we have say about the parts of speech, but now in this video or in this my lecture, now we have start about the parts of speech, noun and its kinds. Now see, let's start the kinds of noun. So we can see the definition and its examples. Okay, so now dear student, now we start the this lecture. Okay, now see the first uh, noun, kinds of noun. First one is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun, abstract nouns. So these are the five kinds of noun. So let's see the one by one. Now first one is common noun. Now see the definition of common noun is a word that denotes name of person, place or thing of the same class or kinds. Now it indicates the same class or kinds. For example, pencil. So if you see the different kinds of pencil, different colors of pencil, different types of pencils, so but it's are the commons, all are the pencils. Then next example is train. We see the different types of trains, so these are also used for a common noun. Cows is also same. Then fields or field. So these are the example we use as a common noun. Now the second kinds of noun is proper nouns. So its definition of proper noun is a words which denotes a name of person, animal, things, which is indicated as a individual nouns. So it's called a proper noun. The example of proper noun is Sachin, Himalaya, Gita and Mumbai. Sachin, Himalaya, Gita and Mumbai. Now these are the name of specific person, place or thing. But student, there is one thing is you must be note that when you write the proper noun, that time you write down the first alphabet in a capital, these words. You write down the first word in a capital forms. So this is the example of proper noun. Now now we start the second noun. It's a collective noun. Collective noun, a group of words which indicates person or a collection of animals. Animals, object are called collective nouns. Now see the example of collective noun is, now people like a band of men. Men is the plural form. Man, men. Now the second example is a cast of actors. There is a group of actors indicate. Now a chorus of singers. Chorus, here is the more than one persons who sing a song. Then second one is a sentence of judge. Now there is not only single sentence but more than one. Now the second one is animals. Now there is a animal. See the example of a brood of hens. There is these words indicates the collective indicate the collections of noun. Hens, a kennels of dogs, a flight of birds. So these are the example of animals in collective nouns. The things like a bottle of milks, a bowl of rice, a cup of tea. So these words we use for things to make a collective noun. Now the fourth kind of noun is material noun. Now see the definition of material noun is, a material noun is a name of material or substance out of which something is made. Now some materials we get from natures, we get from animals, we get from plants, and some materials are man-made. Now see the example of these these kinds of noun is. Now see the example of natures. So we get from water, air, silver, sunlight from the nature. Now the second one is animals like eggs, meat, milk, wool. Now second one is plants. We get from the plants cotton, food, oil, different types of oil, coffee, and some materials are man-made like this acid, alcohol, cement, butter. So these are the examples of material nouns which we get from nature, animal, plants, and man-made. Now the fifth kinds of noun is abstract noun. An abstract noun is one which is used to mean an idea, experience, state, emotion, concept. Now dear student, we see the example and just we know about the abstract noun. Just we get the information about abstract noun. Just like the feelings, like abstract noun, the first one is feelings. Now there are, we can express our feelings and emotions, just like sometimes we can express anxiety, fears, pain, pleasures, stress. So these are the feelings we express. Now state like freedom, liberty, luxury, nervousness, misery. So these are the states. Emotions like anger, hate, joy, grief, love. We express emotions also. Qualities like beauty, courage, honesty, generosity. Then concept like charity, comfort, culture, energy. Ideas like beliefs, communications, friendships, interests. So these words are indicates an abstract noun. So with the help of these words, so we can make a proper sentence for the abstract nouns. Now another use of abstract noun is like a, now abstract noun is a part of communications. So with the help of the communications words, we can communicate with our friends or other persons. Now it's a part of communications. Then next one is abstract nouns is adding a suffix means after adding the parts is called suffix to the root or base form. The root words. Nouns of the following suffix are like tion, ism, ity, ment, ness, age, anc, ship. So these are the suffix. These are the suffix words. So we join the suffix to the root form or base form. Now see the examples like. Now see achieve. Achieve is the root. So if you join two suffix parts, it become a achievement. Okay, it's a one words. Now the second one is act. It's we join tioa, it transform into a action. Now adjust is the root. It's become a adjustment. Collect is same, the root. Collection is the abstract noun. Now friend is also base form or root. it's transformed into a friendship. Like friendship, it's the abstract noun. Now there is sad is the root. If we join to the NES, it's a sadness. Apple, it transformed to a ability. Now student, here is the, just like we can see the another types of example. Now see, here is the one word, like adjustment. Adjustment is the one word. So we can classify these words into root and suffix, just like adjust. Adjust is the root and meant is the suffix. So if we join to the if you join suffix to the root, it becomes the words adjustment. Just with the help of these examples, we can make number of abstract nouns. See the types of nouns: countable and uncountable noun. Now first kinds of noun is uncountable noun. So we can just give the get the information about countable noun, just like we can count numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Then countable noun must be singular and a plural form. It indicates both forms. Then the singular forms can be used the determinants like a or an. And then next one is you can ask to the quantity to the countable noun. You can ask how many. You can have the questions how many you can ask. Now see the singular form and the plural form. Just like one dog, one horse, one man, one idea. These are the singular forms. Now the plural form is two dogs, two horse, two men, two ideas. So dogs, horse, men, and ideas. They are indicate two these numbers is indicated as the plural form. Now see the example of countable noun. Just like she has 3 dogs. Now 3 dogs is indicated as a countable noun. I own a house. Now a house is a countable noun. And the next one is how many friends do you have? So these types of questions to ask in the to the countable. Now how many friends do you have? So you can give the answer in a numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Now the second kinds of noun is uncountable noun. So how to use the uncountable nouns? So what are the uses of uncountable nouns? Nouns are, we can see. Now the first one is we cannot count with numbers, just like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So second one is they may be names to abstract ideas or qualities. So an abstract noun should be like a abstract ideas and they indicate qualities. Then next one is uncountable nouns are used with singular verbs. So see the examples are like this: tea, sugar, water, air, rice, knowledge, beauty, etc. So these are the examples. So we cannot count one tea, one sugar, one water, one air, rice, knowledge, and beauty. So these are the abstract nouns. They indicate the ideas or qualities. So, but we can see the one example of the uncountable noun like can you get me a glass of water, please? Now here is the water is uncountable noun, but here indicates a glass of water. So this is the example of uncountable noun. Now student, just we can solve the exercise. So the exercise is like this: classify noun as a proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material nouns, or abstract noun. So dear student, these types of examples these types of examples should be asked in various competitive exam. That's why you can be try to solve these types of examples, and just you can be easily the get the marks. Just now there are some words: blackboard, sugar, doctor, Africa, parents, Shalimar Hotel, water, tea, beauty, food, faith, team, fog, book, major and general. Now see one by one. Blackboards we can easily use as a common noun. So it is the common noun. Sugar is a material nouns. We can use as a material nouns. Doctor, we can see it is also common nouns. Then Africa, it is the name of the country. That's why it is a proper noun. Parents is the common noun. Shalimar Hotel is the specific name. That's why it is the proper noun. Water, water is the material noun. It is classified into material nouns. Tea is also same. It is the material noun. Beauty is the abstract noun. It's indicated as a abstract noun. Then the another word is food is the material nouns. Just like faith is also abstract noun. Team, number of peoples are included. That's why it is the collective noun. Then second one is frog is also collective noun. Book we use as a common noun, and major and general is a specific degree. That's why it is the proper nouns. So with the help of these words, we can be classified into the proper noun, common noun, collective, material nouns, and abstract noun. So dear student, so in this video just we get an information about nouns and its kinds. So my dear student, so listen this video, and please those who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and those who have subscribed, please like my video and ring the bells. So these types of series I will come in the next video.